I am a psychic.
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 I am a psychologist. I am a psychic. If you haven't figured out by now, we're doing another Jubilee video. Yes, another odd man out. And this time, it's on psychics. On the last episode, we successfully figured out the adult among teenagers. And this time, we're going to figure out the fake psychic with the real ones. So, let's get on with it. I haven't watched the video, but I'm going to make a prediction. Actually, it's not even a prediction. Probably a spoiler. None of them are psychics. Okay, bye.
Now you know why I had to go.
Oh, I'm just goofing. 6 of them claim to be psychics.
What's everybody's zodiac sign before we even start?
Taurus.
You're a Taurus?
Well, Capricorn.
Capricorn?
Who has a website dedicated to their psychic business?
It started off so nice and friendly until Dracula steps in. Just look at the way his raggedy ass is standing there. He cannot wait to interject his own question into the competition. The dude's probably been alive for about 700 years, and he still hasn't learned any manners. He got his first chance on camera. Instantly, he's plugging himself.
Okay, what makes you a psychic? Like, what are your gifts?
Clairvoyance.
Clairvoyant.
I have way too much stuff. Exorcisms.
Also specialize past life readings and trajectory.
Bones, mediumship, tarot.
Do we have any star seeds here?
Oh, definitely right here. Somebody.
Whoa. Okay, there was a lot going on there. I don't know what they were talking about, but they seem to all be clairvoyants, and one of them just does exorcisms. They all seem to know what they're talking about, except one person. Dracula. Now maybe Dracula was just waiting his turn, but that didn't seem to be a problem for him earlier. So maybe he just has no idea what's going on. Or possibly he is a claimed psychic. He just has a website and just charges a bunch of people money to tell him stuff that's very generic.
What a starseed is, and so by identifying those that were familiar with that, I knew for sure was the real psychic.
Chantel ain't playing no games. What she should have done, instead of doing that, because anyone can just agree with the crowd. Everyone starts saying, oh yeah, I'm a starseed. They can also say they're a starseed. What you should have done is asked about something that's not real. Make something up. And if anyone starts to agree with it, you know you got the faker.
I've been to all the galaxies. I have 8 birthmarks on my body, so those are galaxies that you're from.
Who in the hell told you that garbage? What about people with like disfiguring birthmarks? Where it's awful. It's like their whole face. They look like the guy from Avatar. Does that mean they're from Krypton? Or they're just like the influencers of the universe. All they do is travel and they've just been to too many universes. So he's got to throw them all together in one place. Do they live stream this? How are they getting live polls?
Right slang would be to use, but we had a vampire on stage.
How about you stop listening into my conversations?
Her energy, I felt like Brianna was trying too hard.
He doesn't even see the irony in what he just said. I bet after this, they're both gonna be beefing on Twitter.
Okay. He knew that I wrote his name, so he made sure he wrote mine, because he was threatened by me.
Oh, she hates him. I can tell she's a psychic, because she's way too into spiritual stuff. She probably doesn't even believe in conventional medicine.
Are we like part-time psychics? Are we full-time?
I work as a Reiki master teacher, so
nice.
part of my work is, using my psychic skills, of course, but I don't do tarot readings and all that.
Look how nobody wants to stand next to her.
She did, she referenced a lot that she did Reiki. So I was like, you're not really mentioning like other abilities. She just stuck with Reiki. And I was like, any Beverly Hills housewife does Reiki.
Dylan is not a fan. And neither am I. Now, I think she actually believes she's a psychic and she does healings and all of that. And she's coming on the show as an actual psychic. But when she's around other psychics, it seems that they don't really like her. They think she is straight scamming.
You have a spirit that you contact prior to any sort of activity. Who do you?
My ancestors.
I go directly to God's source, creator.
Okay.
Saint Germain.
Yeah.
I do Papa Legba. That's sort of my main.
Voodoo.
There is no surprise there. Dracula does voodoo. Almost everyone else gets it from their ancestors, like the Black Panther. But besides Dracula, two girls, they gave different answers. Now, Chantell's, I just know that's some weird answer she's going to throw out because she's just really into that stuff and she probably really believes she's doing that. But the girl in the middle, according to her, she's getting her talent straight from God. God is sending her messages, or God's servant is sending her direct messages. And that sounds like something she read out of a book.
Have a spiritual practice that you use and hone in?
I'm a Reiki master teacher.
I'm certified and taught in about 15 different modalities. I teach psychic development, I work with children, and I do Reiki attunements at men's prisons, women's prisons, as well as just for work.
Can you show us your Daikomyo really quick?
My dialechy, I'm sorry.
Daikomyo. Are you a Reiki master?
Oh, yes, which one?
Chantell is dedicated to winning this money. She just made her look so stupid. She got caught up in her words. She's bringing out words that no one's ever heard before. Well, the other people seem to know, but she said she was a Reiki master. So if she's a Reiki master, she should have known that, and she didn't. She got caught up. She's definitely the faker. She's the faker. That's my guess. That's my first actual prediction of who the faker is. I am about 90% sure it's her. Chantell is using big psychic brain. Her deity already told her who it was. She's like Death Note in here. She's just hanging over her shoulder like Ryuk. And Ryuk told her who it was. You know, one thing I don't understand, shouldn't they all know who it is instantly? I mean, if they're psychics, they should instantly walk in the room and be like, that's it. That's the faker. But no, they all seem to be confused and asking questions and flip-flopping of who they think it is. So maybe none of them are real psychics.
Now, do you guys do any distant work, or you just work with people in person?
Yeah.
I do.
I do.
It depends.
Yeah,
It depends.
right?
I
Same
have a
here.
few freezer spells at home right now.
Oh,
Maybe I should stop calling him Dracula.
he's a character. He does a lot of magic I wouldn't do.
That just means you better not vote him out, because he will mess your life up. Count your days, Perry.
Was so pretty, and when I first saw her, I was like, I think you're a model, not a psychic.
With her, everything kept going back to being Reiki, 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 and I thought,
Chantell being voted out has nothing to do with their psychic ability, and everything to do with they just hate her. They hate her. She's not a likable person. She was always trying to lead the conversation, and it was just super, super rude about everything else other people said. Even if she is a psychic, they didn't want her to win any money.
Can we just call it now?
Did y'all just see that? As soon as Chantell left, she wanted the game to end. And I don't think it's because she thought Chantell was the faker. No, because she's the faker and she wants it over so she can win. That was some faker baker tactics I watched right there.
Everyone feels confident that you've already caught the mole. You can end the game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue. So majority wins, which means it's the end.
According to majority rule, the game's gonna end now. And now it's time for us to find the results. But come on, I already know the results. It's the girl in the blue. I don't know her name. She definitely hasn't been memorable enough for me. She wasn't speaking, so if you're not memorable enough, I have no reason to remember your name. Be better. I'm assuming the group lost and the mole won. There's a lot of people still up there, even if it's not her. I'm guaranteed the mole is still up there and they lost. But there's only one way to find out.
I knew it. I knew the mole was still in here.
Wow, look how bitter his face is. Him and Dracula were the only two people that put their hands up because they weren't confident they got the mole, which was warranted because they didn't get the mole. And now they lost the money and he is pissed. Now let's find out who the mole is. Girl in the blue, girl in the blue, girl in the blue.
Mole, please step forward now.
I knew it too. I felt it. I felt it.
Well, it's a sad day here on the channel. Got the first wrong answer. Paris did a good job at going along with everyone else's answers, and she already looks like a hippie, so she's probably already really into spiritual stuff and wants to be a psychic, but isn't. Paris better watch out tonight. She better really watch out, because Dracula is going home and cooking up some of those freezer spells. Dracula is coming to cripple you. He missed his daytime sleep to be on Jubilee to win some money. He missed his sleep for nothing. And now he's going to mentally hurt you with his magic. Or physically, who's to say?
I was looking for the mole to be female, around the age 25, dark hair, mixed race, brown eyes, hair past her shoulders, curly. I have it written down.
Oh man, Chantel, you are a chore to be around. You are the worst. You seem to have the exact description of who it was. You saw her there, but you weren't pressing her with questions? Also, why didn't she inform the group when she saw her walk in? Like, oh, I saw that, I knew. She's the faker. She is trying so hard to validate herself on TV. She's got that smug little face when she says, I have it written down. All right, let's see this writing.
Can you show us?
Yeah, I can. The only thing is I put straight hair though, actually. Brown eyes, female about 25.
Oh, so you guessed almost none of it right. All you put was, it's a young woman with dark hair. That could be anyone. You didn't say anything about the skin color. And you got the curly hair wrong. And you knew it was wrong before you showed them. She probably wrote like 5 of those down. And so they'd all meet some kind of description. So when she got to it, she can search through her phone and get the perfect one. I'm glad Paris got the money and not Chantel. Even though Chantel was already out. Now I know why she was pushing blue so much, because she thought blue fit that description, not Paris, because she didn't have the right description. She pre-wrote it down and she wanted it to fit. So she was pushing blue and hoping, just hoping it was blue, just so she can be like, yeah, I did that.
Psychic, because I don't have that clear ability to connect to a higher consciousness at this time, because I know there's a lot of healing that I need to do in order for that to open up.
And I was right. Paris is already super spiritual. These terms, words, none of those is new for her because she wants to be a psychic. She believes with some healing rocks that she'll be able to become a psychic, but I don't think psychics have their lives all put together. Don't listen to him. I got rocks here. I got some good rocks. I got this pink rock. It's a very, yeah, there's a blue rock. It's really good for your mind. Schizophrenia, dementia. Forget about it. And then this rock, this is my healing rock. You break a bone, you break a bone. Put it on there. Good as new. It's that simple. It's easy math. And then you got metallic rocks and you take them and you throw them at people. You just throw them at people. What in the hell was that just about? Anyways, as I was saying, it's easy to blend in if you're already super knowledgeable about the topic.
I knew your shoes. It was your shoes. This is beautiful, but this is trying so hard.
There's no better way to end the video than to roast the dookie out of her clothes. Special thanks to Jubilee for creating the video. If you guys want me to do more Jubilee videos, put it in the comment section. And while you're at it, comment who you thought the fake psychic was. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to know when I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time.